Hallo.
Hallo!
Hallo.
Guten Abend.
Hallo.
Es ist sehr schön weer.
Oh.
Whatever weather is in German. Sehr
Wetter.
schön Wetter.
The
Sehr
Wetter.
schön Wetter, ja. Das ist Wetter schön. How are you doing,
Speaking in
brothertje?
tongues now already.
The mystery
Hello.
language.
Our very own bodybuilder from
stream.
Rever is here as well. Oh, wait a minute. I
Open
forgot
that
to
thing
turn on
up.
a thing. Ooh, very.
Oh gosh.
Forgot to turn on the whatchamacallits.
Yeah,
There.
I don't see the message in the whatchamacallits probably. In the
Yeah,
social
because it was
system.
turned off.
Ah, perfect.
It's online now, so
it's like linked to what you see in OBS or how does it work? I don't know.
No, it takes the chat from YouTube and it takes the chat from, in our case, Twitch as well, and just combines them. But I had to turn it on, which I didn't.
But now it is.
Yeah.
Now I should
I have
see
to sign in here? Oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Alright, let me just fix that real quick. Mike, who are we making today?
We are making this beautiful little goblin gobble guy. Drawn by Jonathan Fletcher.
He makes great
A
things.
crazy talented artist.
Yeah.
I see on his I see all these cool drawings, and I see all cool scopes and 3D stuff on his art station as well. Like, oh my god, this guy does it all. So yeah, we're gonna have a try at this beautiful little boy with his saggy nips. See how it's going.
Where's this thing?
Tomorrow is your result of the 4-month progress. Oh my god. 4 months already. Time flies by when you're keeping busy, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Are you feeling good about it so far? Like, you're looking forward to it tomorrow? Are you gonna do all the measurements? Like, my bicep size increased by 2.3 I don't know, centimeters. Is that a lot or on the middle? I don't know.
But increase, that's what counts, right? That's what you're doing it for. Yeah.
Make it bigger and better and stronger and faster.
Where's the thing? Where did it go? Oh wait, that's the thing. Yes, okay. Yeah. Okay, so we logged in into Twitch yet again. So that should work. What do you mean sign in? I'm already signed in.
You have developed some sharpness and clarity in the muscles. Nice.
Ah, wonderful. Let me just go on the Twitch real quick to see if it's actually working. Hello from Twitch. He says, well, he can't type. Technical difficulties to start of the stream.
See it. I do see the message.
You can't see Mike. Yeah, okay. I was switching things around. So Mike disappears sometimes when it happens. But luckily, everything works. Hooray!
Yay! You fixed it!
Oh, yay.
Nothing's gonna ever get you down. You're the best.
Let's make a goblin, Mike.
Let's make a little goober.
A little goober goblin.
Goober. Oh, I need to increase my resolution. Gosh, a little gooberly gook. This is his gooberly nose. And his gooberly face. Close that hole. Yeah. 512.
You've also been doing the bike for cardio, and that's a good way to do cardio.
Yeah. Nice. I like myself some bicycles. I prefer them if they are actually moving, but then also I don't prefer them here where there's no infrastructure for biking.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah,
Because I'm so used to it.
yeah. It's like,
Spoiled,
oh
maybe,
yeah,
even.
bicycles. Yeah, that's nice. You just can get anywhere. It's not too far, not too far. You know, you're pretty quick. And then here it's like, yeah, but you have to risk your life to get there. It's like,
It's the same thing, but you might die.
I get now why people wear helmets.
Yeah, it's something we don't really do that much in the Netherlands yet.
No.
I don't know what the rules will become eventually, but we got that
Everybody is
one.
going on electric fat bikes. Everybody.
Yeah, it's not really a bicycle though, is it? It's more like an electric moped than a bicycle. Oh, you've got a magnetic bike thingy. Ugh. You've gone to 14 levels, but after that you're just funny really out. Yeah, 14 level. It sounds like it's very tough at that point. Very heavy.
But it's something cool to shoot for. Level
Yeah.
up, level up. Gotta cut off his ears.
Already cutting off his ears, Mike.
Yeah, chop. And split it and close holes. Let's make them bigger. Inflate.
Oh, no. That's the extruded I want. There. Okay. Do that. Move that around. Do that. Yes. Oop.
And with all this bodybuilding, do you feel that you also understand more the shapes on the surface and everything? Seeing them develop right in front of your eyes and how to make them.
That would be quite fun, wouldn't you? Oh, wait, that's this muscle. I finally see it.
Hey, that's this one. Huh, I usually make it a little bit higher than there. Maybe I should try it over here. His face is so stupid. This guy. Oh gosh. Yeah, definitely nice. Get double the progress for the price of one.
The YouTuber was a fun one. Yeah, definitely was. Yeah, we both enjoyed making just a silly character. At least
you're so cool.
It was silly in a proportional wise. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy is pretty silly as well. Let's be fair.
No, this guy's a serious guy. Look at the stance. He means
very
business.
Serious about a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Pants being one of them.
Pants and pupils.
You've lost 3 kilograms.
So when I hit the vacuum, I can see ribcage and stuff. Nice. And the vacuum, you can also like train to be like even less. Yeah, suck it even more in.
I'm guessing it's not the vacuum that you clean your floors with.
No, it's like when you like pull your belly all the way in instead of out. Yeah. That's like what they call a vacuum.
My default state.
Like. And then you can like sometimes like pop out your abs as well, like you get that weird ridge in the middle. It's like,
vacuum push. Right.
yeah. Oh. Look at this guy. What a guy. And another cube. I'm using cubes today. I'm a cube guy.
You're on a cube day today.
I'm a cube day.
Yeah, that's nice.
Meow. I do need a hip. Let's add another cube to make a little bit of hip. Whee! Oh. There, I guess. It needs to be thinner. Way thinner.
You've noticed that when you push after failure, those reps really build muscle.
Mm-hmm.
And after
Like
failure is when you didn't manage to reach the bar that you set for yourself? What's
Yeah, basically when your muscle cannot do a rep properly anymore on that weight.
Oh, right.
Basically, if for example you do a movement with 12 kilograms and like you want to do like 10 reps, but you can do however many that you cannot do the next rep properly anymore. So you're like, cannot make it, and you have to put it back. And then you can go down in weight and push even more, or push in different kind of ways with like elastics or other things to help yourself give it a little bit more. Like the My Hero Academy. Balance Ultra!
Right. That's also because your muscles try to heal themselves yet again, right? So it's and they're doing stuff, so they have to kind of compensate for that. So that's why they get larger, right?
Definitely.
Yeah,
it's just you
I know
want
an
them
enemy.
to do things more than they're used to.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh shit, we have to adapt. Help! Give us a couple of weeks, but we'll adapt. Arch down. And it's like it's really nice to see the results of that hard work. It feels like hard work, and the next day it feels like you did hard work.
Yeah, can imagine.
My head is too big. But Gobos is as well. Ha 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 ha.
Yet 6 eggs in the morning and 6 at night. Oh man.
Oh, damn. I cooked 5 eggs today, but I shared half of them with my wife, so. So that's only 2.5 if we divide it evenly.
It's been a while that I had some eggs. Not even one during Easter.
Only chocolate ones, or not even chocolate ones?
Yeah, a couple of chocolate ones.
Oh, okay. It's the ones that really matter.
So we all thank Judas. Without him...
Thank you for your betrayal.
Yes, without him, Jesus wouldn't have arisen at that time, specifically.
Mm. Hey, Jude.
And we wouldn't have any chocolate bunnies.
Oh.
Right.
What a lovely guy. Sing a sad song and make it better.
Oh man, I don't really have my day today.
Cutting fruits really help. Made a whole water balloon, including all the seeds. So you can grow some more water balloons when you poop in the... Poop them with some extra fertilizer.
Very important.
Oh, another water balloon. I still cannot see your screen. I'm gonna open the stream just with a little lag.
Yeah, it's going, but yeah. Yeah, I bet the sugar really helps, right?
No, I think it's also that there's like quite a lot of fiber usually in fruits and vegetables and stuff.
Not that much in watermelon though, isn't there? It's usually just water and the color red.
Water doesn't have any calories, so that's good.
So I kind of want to do is to have that ear that kind of droops over, so I have to model that, and I don't really want to. So what I'm going to do is this is now the inside shape, and I'm gonna mask that.
You're gonna do the tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So kind of run this, right? And I'm gonna do that. And I will remesh that. Oop, oop, there. Something like that. Oh. Fair enough. Hey, wait a minute. That's not how it's supposed to be. I don't want that. Away with you.
Away with you!
That is now one. Yes, let me just remove that one. Delete. There. Okay. Now we're gonna do this again, and we're gonna delete that, including that one. Delete. You know what? Just do another remesh. So that's gone. Yes. And we will extrude this. There. Now we got that floppy bit in the ear. Get that nice bend in there, and now we just have to smoosh everything around.
Look at the goo. Just doing that. Yeah.
There.
Oh,
Really good.
you won't believe what I just used.
A polygroup?
Also that, but also Z-Mesh instead of Dynamesh.
Wow!
What? Oh. It's gotta be one of those crazy days, Brahms. Brahms.
I wasn't ready for that one.
Oh gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna say that is neck. It's this, so this point is there, and then this is neck that is like bent over.
Eyes need to be smaller. After 7 months, you will pose for us if you want.
Pose like one of the French girls. Gotta draw you.
He'll pose you in any pose you want, he says,
Oh.
and that's the one you chose.
Mm.
I've seen a couple of people who have been just sharing their pictures of them just posing and just free to use. Like, hey, this is reference image. Feel free to use it if you like.
As you wish.
As you wish, yeah, that's the word.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Also, some concept artists that are like, oh, I need a character in this pose. Okay, just get a picture of myself. And I was like, yeah, you can have it if you want. It was useful for me.
Yeah. Oh, I remember in the first year for animation. We had to animate a guy walking into the wind, and wasn't able to find any good reference images back then, or videos really. So I just mimed it in my room.
Yeah. I also mimed mine in your room.
That's true. Yeah.
I was standing on some sort of platform. Being like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, wasn't me doing that, but I remember.
Yeah, the teacher actually gave us some compliments that we actually did that as well. Even though they weren't great, he said it as well.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I
at least
mean-
mine, because I was walking into the wind, and the posing, everything, the miming was all right, but to get it even more dynamic, I should really lean into the wind that wasn't there, right? So yeah.
A little hard.
If I would pose like that in real life, right, then it would just tip over.
Some sort of jello wall to push against.
Yeah.
I think they at some point they had like mocap suits, right? I feel like they also made some sort of mocap studio.
I think so. Yeah, a lot later.
Yeah, a few years. How are they gonna do that now?
The mocap studio?
Yeah, if they have to mime into the wind, right, with the mocap suit on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just get a very big industrial fan, multiple ones.
Oh, I mean that would be very cool.
Yeah, right. Though I don't think you would if we would have that same assignment and you would do that, you would fail. Because you didn't animate, you mocapped, which is impressive, especially as a first year. But yeah, you didn't animate a guy, so you had to do it by hand.
We have to go with the times now. Well, nobody animates.
That's true. But you know.
I say that's also not true. Animation is always in demand because it's so hard.
I never really liked it because it was so time consuming.
Yep.
There's so many other things that I had to do as well. So many other assignments. We had about 5 or 6 every 6 weeks.
Kept learning. Kept on learning.
Yeah.
My leg is too thick. Too muscular. Deflate. Ooh. Fix the knee. I mean, did learn a lot during that time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
A lot.
Oh. Could try to recreate our first characters for sculpting class.
So which one is that gonna be? Is it gonna be Ryuk, or Natsu, or
the Punisher?
Punisher. I just had to try a couple times more before anything started to look like an actual sculpt.
Well, you know,
It wasn't a one and done.
It took you 3 times, but look at you now. You know, look where you are
Look at me now.
Yeah.
This would have taken me a few weeks to get to this point, I think. Back in the day.
At least a decent chunk of the day, I think. Yeah.
I have no clue what the hell I'm doing, so I'm doing things and it's like, this is really bad, and then I do it again, and then it's this really bad, and I do it again, and then the day is over, and then the next day you have to do that again. So.
Well, you had to go to the grocery shop as well, right? To get the broodje for you. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. and Monster. Ah, I want to drink Monster. I'll drink
Why
some
don't
water.
you?
I'll drink some water instead.
There are no rules, Mike. You can do whatever you want.
I'm an adult.
Exactly. There are no rules. You can do whatever you want.
Help! That's the problem.
Too many options.
Let's get another cube for a fist.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, you're already making a body, bro. But
yeah.
the first hour is not over yet.
I know.
You're ahead of schedule.
I goofed. I'm sorry.
This is not a brownie, no, I know.
I'm
What happened
sorry.
to
I'm just not paying attention.
Just getting on with it.
Yeah.
Well,
My brain
seems to be
hurts.
working for you.
Tired. Just pushing and pulling shapes. That's all I'm doing today.
Push in, pull out.
Yeah.
That's my favorite kind of thing to do.
Get some titties. There you
Whoa,
goes.
whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Keep it PG.
Oh, okay. Some breasticles.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
That's better. Yeah. I don't like the position of those hands. They need to be more there-ish.
Something that I find odd on this character, but it could be my lack of knowledge about anatomy. He has those the little floppy bits at the bottom of his belly, right? As if there's a lot of skin, as usually also where the fat first kind of coalesces when you get a belly. You got those two signs there already. But he's also very tightly rotund as well.
Yeah. Well,
Can you have those two things at the same time, I wonder? This guy can, but in reality, that's...
I guess what happened to him is in his good old days he was eating and drinking a lot, so he got a nice rotund beer belly, but he was also eating a lot, and then he was like, I'll start or he's just getting famished, so it's like he's losing weight, but so he still has the rotund beer belly, but the fat has disappeared and it's only skin still hanging there.
Right. You already have his history right now.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened. He would have died of hunger if he didn't, stock up beforehand as he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stockpiled.
Stockpiled, like what's it called when you winter the
Resources. Food.
Like what stashing?
Stashing? Yeah.
I don't know. Something like that. What the animals do.
What squirrels do.
Yeah, exactly.
We just, forget that they where they hit all the seeds and nuts.
Like, oh, I didn't know I was getting a bunch of trees here. full
Yeah,
armor.
that's not where I left them.
That's
There's
not where I
nuts
left
there, not twigs and saplings. That should be a different place then.
That's silly.
And that's how forests are created.
Thanks,
Just forgetful rodents.
Let's adjust the size a little. Oh gosh.
Just move those elbows a little bit to the... Angle those a little bit forward. Just as if he's making himself bigger than he actually is.
That's what I just did. I was miming it. I was like, yeah, my elbows are pointed a little bit forward. It's like, yeah.
We shared our brain cell again.
Yeah. I literally just did that.
Mike and I have just one single brain cell and we share them between the two of us. And sometimes when the sharing happens and then things like this happen, it's we do the same thing at the same time.
It's overused. They're like, oh no, help. Two guys pulling at me at one time. Oh gosh. Oh jeez.
Kind of a bit more like that.
I'm only one little brain cell.
He's doing a very good job, though. He's doing his best. Yeah, sure. Let's use a cube for the hands.
Oh.
Thumb should be on this side. I mean, you don't see the thumb in the concept art, but that doesn't always mean that it's right.
Just don't make a thumb.
Yeah, just hide a nubbin in the back and it'll be alright.
No need.
There. That a bit more round. Let me just do it kind of like that. And push that a bit back. It's a nice mitten yet again, but you know, time constraint. Future me will definitely fix this. No, no, he won't.
Future me ain't got time for that.
No, there's no time for that nonsense. Making hands.
That's
The
just
Speedsculpt. $18 minutes left, Mike, for the first hour.
Oh dear gosh.
That's not a lot.
My head just keeps looking like stage.
A little bit. He has a very wide mouth and big ears. He's bluish, so yeah, I can see where you get that. He's noticeable teeth, big nose. He's a bit longer though.
But his face.
Just his legs as well. Just see if I can give him some legs. His knee. He has some very well. They're static, but they kind of look animated. Those feet of his, and especially the toes. You guys don't really see it in the little piece that we got over there, but some very flexy toes.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, look at it. Mike has the reference on.
I got it. Got you covered, fam.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a little coloss. Snack hook.
I've heard that works better with Sculptors Pro enabled. Is that true?
Really?
Yeah, no, I'm asking. I don't know. It's just something I heard once or twice.
It's could be that that's true. I actually have no idea. It would be odd, wouldn't it? It would work better with that.
Yeah, a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
And let's use another cube for his feet. Yeah. Just gonna guess that he has about five toes, right? Seems about right.
Yeah, or at least 3.
Okay. Ooh, it's all the same polygroup. That's not what I want. Let's split out those toes a bit. Oh wait, yeah, he needs kneecaps. That would be nice, right?
Yeah, kneecaps are usually pretty useful.
Seven minutes. Oh dear.
Oh dearie me.
Yeah, just gonna steal this. Just create a very ow.
Very owl.
My head is disagreeing with me.
Oh no.
But I will make just a very small, whatchamacallit, a what's it maybe.
Ah, what's it?
That I will use as a kneecap. Just stand in for that, just so I have that shape. It's a bit more of a diamond shape, slightly. Oh. And there. He does have a bit of a power pose right now, but we'll fix that later. We'll fix it in post.
But he does have a bit of power pose.
You know what? I'm just gonna use a Taurus for his loincloth. Because why not?
Yeah, why not? And as long as you don't go in 5 minutes, like, okay, that's why. It will be good.
In 5 minutes to what now?
As long as your own answer on that in 5 minutes won't be like, that's why not?
I think it'll be alright.
I think so too.
Just not usually the first shape I think of when I think of loincloth. I don't really think Taurus or donut. But you know what? Today we do. Yeah. That was a save. Making some very big, so very important additions to this character. It's very much needed, I think.
It's junk.
Well, I'm making his butt, but yeah.
Oh, that just as important.
I feel like it should be slipping the loincloth from his butt a bit. It's kind of why he maybe keeps it up as well. It's not just a power pose, it's functional as well.
Functional pose.
Yeah.
Oh, that kind of worked. I just made some masking on his lip, but I was like, okay, extract, okay, yeah, that works as teeth, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, that is good enough, right?
Better than expected.
I think I need to work on his balance a bit.
Yeah, I would like to work on his balance, but then I have to shift his hips and his shoulders, and I was like, yeah, no.
Future
Something for
Mike.
later.
Yeah. It's about our time as well, so this is what we have in the first hour. Let me just do a quick save. But don't forget, like last time.
Put this hands up.
Push that in. Yeah. Oh. You know what? I think I'm happy with where I was able to get him in that short amount of time. Which is also including the...
Look at all of those toes.
Yeah. Also the mess with chat as well, right? So...
Nice.
Yeah, I think his knees are pointing too much forward for the angle that the legs are in. Maybe if I just kind of do that. It's already better. Maybe I can point that one in a bit. It's not exactly like in the in the arts that we're using, but you know, this way I can keep it symmetrical for a little bit longer.
Yeah. I will be throwing one leg away.
Oh, I like his pose though. Very sassy.
He still needs a little like this. A little up and down.
Yeah, I think for me proportions something I need to look into. I think sooner rather than later.
Same. Maybe I just have to... I'm just gonna put him in the transpose master.
Ah, just push and pull in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
So I can just grab a couple more parts at the same time. Head. Okay, I don't think his head is bad. I just think its orientation and stuff needs to be shifted. Like when I was looking at my guy on your screen, or not really on your screen, but like on the stream.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, he's not squat enough in his upper body.
But that and your legs are quite long.
They became very long because his upper body shifted up.
Ah, right.
Didn't move up with it yet.
And I think mine has the opposite problem. He's too squat. His legs are too short. So let me just stretch that. Put that down. I think that's a lot better already. Just lengthwise. I like the toes that I made, but I think they are a little bit too exaggerated.
I like them.
Yeah, they're fun, but maybe as in the concept art, it's just flexing is his right one. The other one is kind of flat, except for the big toe. It's a bit more quiet, but you know, besides that, maybe make him a bit more rotund over here. That there. I think this could go over there then. Shall I turn on the timer already? Because we're just noodling around, right?
Yeah. Let's do it. I'm just.
Yeah, I think at least those ears need to be pointed outwards and maybe a bit more like that.
Yes, you're saying. Yeah, I need to be a little bit low, like longer in the height ish.
You know, Mike is thinking hard when the music is over his own voice.
Yeah.
He gets swallowed by the lo-fi tunes.
That's when I'm at my best. When you don't hear me.
That little thing did a lot.
Which little thing?
Just scaled the head and made it a little bit wider.
No, you're just gonna do it in my screen. Let's see it. Oh, hell yes. Yep. Yep. I'm gonna copy you.
Yeah, I think that's good enough. The center of gravity. He's so arched forward.
He is.
He's a wide little guy, mine. He's wider than he is has depth. I don't know how you call it.
Okay, that's fine. As long as he's not wider than he's high, then yeah.
That he's gotta be really wide in that case. This is a fun gobo, Mike.
It's a gobo.
Yeah.
It's such a gobo.
Okay, I think I played around enough in the depots mesh. Let's fix that loincloth a bit. I think it should be a bit more below his belly.
Ah. My eyes were too far away from his nose.
Yeah, they're quite close together.
Uh-huh.
They don't look like it, but they are, yeah.
Like from all the way out here.
I mean, because there's an entire gigantic schnoz in the middle of it, right? So it's, yeah.
Huge.
It should be far apart, but no. And quite cozy.
That's Depots D sub.
Zoom that in a bit. Hey, Zook! Hello! Welcome back!
Hello. How are you doing? Solid.
Thank you. And he will be very content with that. Like, look at what I did. I think he has a bit of a pouch on the back, right?
He definitely has something there.
Yeah. Okay, let's try not to forget that. But I think for now, I think I got the proportions quite there. They're all alright. Pose is there. Got my center of mass, center of gravity, which is a bit of an odd one. He has a pose, and
Getting closer.
like a drunk power pose that he has. And yeah, let's work on just the body now and his face and basically everything. I got the all the parts that I wanted to have, so that's good.
Parts are there. I was just refining for the rest of this.
Yes. and we got
Good,
about
good. Like you made a little sketch for the personal piece.
Ooh, good.
Nice. How's it going? Well, get some ideas out. I like the sketch phase of the piece.
Yeah, it's fun, right?
That's where everything just changes and changes and changes and changes again. I like it. Like nothing set in stone, baby. I can just doodle with no plans. Or not a lot of plans.
Oh, look at those handlebars that he has. Those the muffin tops. Your guy.
In mine? Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that belly needs to go somewhere, I thought. So, oh, his butt also needs to get going.
Oh no, it sank a bit, didn't it?
A little.
Well, the rest rose. One of the two.
The rest rose.
It's a sunken booty.
The sunken booty. Get them Jack in the sunken booty.
Dun, dun, dun. You've been replaying Uncharted 4, so you're feeling inspired. Ooh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Is your personal piece also going to be similar on a tropical island somewhere?
Adventurous.
Yes, adventurous is a good one.
Oh. Uncharted 4 is really good. And I didn't even play it myself. I just watched somebody play it. That was so good. We're playing Last of Us right now.
Ah.
Just taking turns, not getting killed by the zombies or flickers or whatever they are.
And when you die, you have to pass over the controller.
Yeah, exactly. Or if you feel like you've been playing for a while, then he's like, okay, your turn.
Toilet break.
That's nice. We watched the series last year or 2 years ago, whenever that came out, the first season.
Uh-huh.
And the next season is coming out right now, I think. So we're like, oh, we could play the game instead of watch the series. Yeah.
It's a slightly different story, isn't there? From what I've heard.
I mean, the story is the same. It's just some of the characters are a little bit changed or elaborated upon. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, the overall so far is what I remember from the series.
Nice.
It's like, oh yeah, I remember that guy. Like, didn't he get bit? Ah, okay, that's what we're gonna get. We're gonna get to. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you don't remember The Last of Us 2 being so scary, but it's got good horror. Yeah, yesterday we just went through a part and I don't know what it was, but we were somewhere and then suddenly, like, in the shadows we saw like a guy just like running behind us through a corridor. We were like, what the hell? When did this turn into a horror game? Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. Help. Help. It's your turn now.
Oh. No, I think it's still your turn. No.
You thought wrong. I was playing for a long time. I remember the Uncharted 4. I was so inspired by it when I was working on my graduation project. When I was still doing some environments back in the day.
Mm-hmm. They were good, your environments.
How adventurous that was.
Yeah, the minecarts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The minecart and like the story of like things getting lost. I just had watched Uncharted 4 and Until Dawn, and I tried to make some pajama salmon.
You just had to do it, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean the minecarts. That's where they came off from most.
Ah.
Your top 1 game. Oh, nice.
Oh, that's pretty high up.
That's pretty high up. I don't think there's anything higher than top 1.
No.
When it came out, you did them all in all-nighters to complete it. All a haze. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I played a lot of the games while studying. We had a couple of days after we delivered everything, after all the assignments. It was like a weekend or something like that, or a week, and had some rest, some vacation maybe, and I just played the games that I wanted to play and just binged them. And I know that I played them. I can't remember anything of it.
Yeah, it's if you do that, it's like, I know I had a good time, but I don't remember what exactly happened.
Exactly, yeah. It wasn't bad, but I don't know what happened. Don't know what I did. It's all gone.
The way the characters talk to each other feels so natural. You never feel like you're playing alone. Yeah. So good. Sully! The original crunch culture in his uni session. Uni into gaming sessions.
Yeah.
Uh,
Crunch culture was pretty much baked into the into our course as well, sadly enough. Like, even the teachers were like, "Yeah, that's a normal thing to do. Don't worry about it."
Don't worry about it. Everybody does it.
Yep. So you don't worry about it until it hits you with a couple of bricks in the face. Yeah.
That's fine.
Nope, not anymore. It isn't. Not for me.
I wondered how there were like some guys in our study that like were somehow always ahead on the work. Like, what the hell? How do you do it? How?
Yeah, but like Simon and Jeroen, right?
And Stefan.
Yeah.
Like what?
They just knew what they were doing.
Yeah, apparently it was also because they already did a study before. That's like,
that's kind of what I wanted to say as well.
You know how to work on projects. Oh, I have
you
no
know
clue.
how 3D works already, right?
Also that for me it was just like my school before uni was just like start studying like the night before and you'll be fine. They didn't work on projects.
No, right? No.
No, it's weird. Weird, right? Well, yeah, it works that you have to like actually spend time,
Effort,
and effort on things. Oh, and my high school was just, it was like, oh, just in class, pay some attention, do your homework, and then if it's a hard class, just study 1 or 2 days, and then you can forget again.
Yeah, it kind of what happened with me in middle school as well, and my grades were also pretty decent. When they eventually said like halfway through the first year in Christmas, like, you know what, you can go 1 level up and go study there. Just call it a level because it changes in every culture, right? Every country, and one difficulty higher, right? That's kind of what it was.
Yeah,
And that was nice, but then I also had to do that thing that I never did. It's
Put effort.
learning. It was called, right?
Learning. Oh,
Yeah, it's the
damn.
thing you had to do at school, right? Yeah. I didn't know how to do that because I never had to.
Yeah.
Then it became a problem.
Couldn't they just keep it easy, you know?
Just read the book and like, yeah, all right, got it, and you put it down, and then you get like an 8 out of 10. That would be fine. But at that level higher, was like, nope, you can't do that. And for some reason, I never knew why. No one taught me how to learn, really.
Yeah.
It was weird.
I had to figure that out in uni.
Yeah, but that was just doing, and that was a lot more convenient for me, at least, instead of just learning textbooks.
I mean, no, okay. I was not good in learning text. I was good in figuring out how to do something and then just applying it.
Yeah.
So maths and stuff, that was all fine. I did maths and chemistry and physics. So I was just like, figure out what are the rules, and then the rules don't change, so it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, math is math, right?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Programming was fun because of that.
Mm.
Also extra because I got like is it brownie points, like because I was the only one that got it somehow in the class. The rest just like had no clue what they were doing. I was like, oh no, I get this. I'm like, yeah, I can figure this out.
Yeah, we also had IT class, and the teacher that we had was an odd one. Also, always had a mug of coffee in his hand. Also, his eyes very wide, probably because of all the coffee that he was drinking. Very intense stare that he always had, and basically the only thing that we had to do was make like a PowerPoint presentation of what a virus was and things like that. Like, not really that interesting. Like, I know how to make a PowerPoint presentation, but you know, let's make it more interesting. So I was doing some Adobe Flash at the time, and I made my presentation in there. Made a fun thing that kind of looked cool, and it would change shapes and things like that. And yeah, very flashy indeed. It still had the same information that I would put in there otherwise, but you know, just looked better. And I would still get a lower grade than the one that turned it in first, and it looked butt ugly. So yeah,
everywhere.
I wasn't really happy with that.
Our ICT class was pretty cool. It was an elective, so it's like
you could choose it, Vin.
Yeah, it's like it was not mandatory for anybody, or well,
no, same for me.
It kind of is, but like once you chose it, you're stuck with it. Like, but I remember it started with learning HTML and CSS, like making little websites, and then there was a thing on SQL, or apparently people call it SQL, but it's just SQL. Where the hell did you get to the E from? Like SQL.
Yeah, so with the databases, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then some Java programming.
Ooh.
Not JavaScript, but Java.
Ho, 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 ho.
That was cool. That was my favorite part.
Yeah, with that one as well, we had to do the same thing again, make a subject, but you know, use SQL for that.
Yeah.
Add in this kind of information in there, you'll be fine. Like, okay, I got that. All my buttons work. I'm done. I'm bored as well. Let's just make it in such a way that it starts with a tiny screen, and when you press the button, like, hey, go there, it just extends, and the text would be up here there, and I'll go back, and it goes back again. I would like kind of like a book opening up, sort of, kind of stretchy.
Yeah, or like kind of like a maze thing, like.
Yeah. Well, make it more interesting, and yeah, I still got about a 7, and the one got about one who handed it in first. And you just use the default colors, just yellow on bright red, like things like that. Yeah, he got about a 10 because he handed it in a week earlier. Like, nah, so look what I did though.
So you
it's silly, but look what I did.
For that teacher, you just had to be early.
Yeah, he was certainly a guy. Duke's uni art course was so bad that then it got shafted by COVID for a second and third year. Oh no.
Yeah, I don't think I would have made uni if I wasn't able to be around people that were actually working.
I mean, it was already pretty difficult when we were trying to do the subjects together. So.
Yeah, exactly. Just the two of us was not enough.
Nope. You need to have a PolyParty for that.
Yeah. Exactly. Multiple PolyParties. Only PolyParties, please.
Did you guys hear about EA canceled Titanfall game? And just eliminated 300 to 400 jobs. Oh dear. I thought we were done with all the cancellations of studios. That's a last year thing, right? That's
really. I thought.
At least I hoped it was.
Titanfall. By Titanfall 2, is it?
The shooter with the big max that you can sell.
Or was it Titanfall 3 then coming in? Or
I think 2 was also what's it called again? It was already there, but it kept on going. Servers are still on.
Yeah, like a live service.
Yeah. I don't know how live that service was though, but
yeah,
it was there.
How live? No, I did not hear about that. My thing has been filled with my feed has been filled with Lair Obscure Expedition 33. I'm like, oh, it looks so good. I want to play it so bad.
I think I saw Jesse Cox play it. At least saw a thumbnail of it.
It's a turn-based RPG and it looks great, and it was made by a smaller studio. Like they say, 33 people, big studio, and I'm like, that's as many people that work in my studio. But your game looks so cool.
I want to do this. Yeah.
I want to do that. I guess I have to move to France. Oh. It looks really good.
Oh, I need to check it out in that case.
And apparently it plays really good. And
it's also just, very important. Yeah.
It's been a while since people have made a turn-based game that's not anime.
Yeah, you don't really see that, isn't it? Don't you?
Yeah.
It's
like if I think turn-based game, I'm like, okay, Persona, Final Fantasy. What else? Maybe like some more strategy kind of game, like Fire Emblem. Nah, that's full on strategy. Okay, what else is turn-based? Pokemon.
Yeah, Golden Sun. Yeah.
Golden Sun. Yeah, we're going far back.
It's a good game.
It's like in recent times, Paper Mario.
Right.
So it's not. I think all of those that I named are Japanese games. So it's like it doesn't happen often anymore that there's
No, not that I
turn-based
think of.
games. Technically, Baldur's Gate, turn-based. Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
that's true.
That's the Belgian one.
Yeah.
That's
Also a small Earth studio, not
wow.
AAA.
Wow.
Small
8
Earth.
years ago, there were already over 100 people there, so...
Less than 2,000 people, let's say.
Oh, okay. That's considered to be a small studio these days, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you can just lay off 400, then...
Yeah.
And it means that you have probably at least 400 more. We're still working there.
Oh, man. It kind of sounds like just the entire studio is just basically done. Or, you know, sent to a different part of EA. Like, you work there now.
You're working in a shed.
All these layoffs of insanely talented artists make me not super excited to break in. Yeah, it's difficult then, isn't it? You can really understand that. It's similar to that with the entire AI thing. Like, why go through the efforts and learn to do this or anything else to make like a very amazing looking goblin or a good scene that you do, when you can just press some buttons and tell a machine to do it. I mean, it's because of creativity, right? You want to create it, but there's suddenly the bar has been set somewhere of quality and quantity that it's very difficult to reach.
Yeah, it is. It's not easy. But also, it does give me a little bit of hope that like those that these smaller studios are doing better because they are not doing it the way that the big boys are doing it.
That is true, yeah.
And they are recently seemingly being a lot more successful than the big boys.
Yeah, the smaller games are on a rise. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to see more of those games. I like big games. They're great, especially like Elden Ring and things like that. They're amazing. But what's the other game that I played recently? It was quite fun. Valheim, yeah, that's one I've been playing.
Yeah. I have not, but it's a nice one, I think.
It's a good one, yeah. Especially have some friends that you can play with. Like on your own, it's not really my game, but with some more people, yeah.
Hop on a server. To be honest, making art for me is like a feeling I get, like a pressure in my chest that this is what I want to do. Just how you compete with the industry when it's against you. Yeah, I get that. Yeah,
that's a good stance to have. Yeah, definitely. Because you want to make it. It's
exactly. It's recently a friend of mine came by here, Thomas. Came visiting, and we talked a little bit about because before we were also doing PolyParties with them, making little games or the start of little games. Never finished any of them. But it's like after talking to him about games again, it's like yeah, I wanna make something again.
Just get excited. Like,
yeah, exactly. It's
yeah,
like, all of these things that we can do. And this, or
this, and that,
and that. Oh. It's like it's tingling again. Thomas, it's tingling again. Are we gonna do something? last time it was tingling like that was when I was taking my courses last year.
Ah.
Oh, creating stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice, especially you have a nice whatchamacallit. I lost my train of thought. Sorry.
It happens.
Do we have any advice? I just want my legacy to be working on these insane pieces of media that inspire. Like I want to make people feel. How do I feel when I walk out of the cinema or finish a game like God of War? Ooh, that's a tricky one.
I don't know if I am the best person to give advice on that because I haven't done that. I have not achieved that so far. I think it's just a great goal to have. Like a little bit of that dog in you, you know?
Yeah, I did that.
It's like for something that you feel like can get that, you can just really go all in on creating that, and it's a little bit like working with passion is different than just working.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Working is just I'm doing my work and I'm staying alive, and they happen to be pretty cool things to be doing. But it's not games that I would play myself. I wouldn't really be excited to play the game. I'm excited to see my work in the game, but the gameplay is not for me. So it would be cool if I could make a game that I would love to play, and then hopefully other people like it too.
Yeah, I had the same thing when I worked at the previous studio a couple years ago now, and it was fun. It was alright, but yeah, I would never play those games for myself. They were just for me not that interesting, and yeah, I just went to sculpting just in my free time, just to just scratch that itch to make something that I like. And it stuck. I'm still doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
just
try advice on making a legacy. It's a tricky one. Just try to be passionate about the things that you create, and yeah, I think try not to lose that.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a hard thing. It's like if you're already burning all through the day, then you don't have any energy left to work on that thing that you really want to work on.
Yes.
So you just kind of have to balance yourself, because of course you have to work during the day if you want to get paid.
Sadly, yeah.
You have to make a living somehow, or if you can somehow make a living in another way, but and then just work on your passion at all times, because it's to get paid for your passion. That's the dream, right?
Yeah, I hope so, because eventually that also will just become work, right? So
yeah, but then that's not your passion anymore, right? So then you can get another one.
Yeah, okay.
It's like basically like oh, you made something that you were really passionate about, and you just put it out there, and then you worked on it, and it was cool, and then apparently other people like it too, and they pay you for it. Like, let's say like a Hardbound, is that the name? The Undertale, that's the one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Undertale is what I was thinking of. So it's like just working with all your passion on it, and then just apparently other people like it too.
That counts. Yeah, sure. I think also for trying to stay motivated. Also, by the way, Uncle Jimbo's in the house.
He's in the house.
Very important. A couple of minutes ago now, but.
Say, Jimbo, hello.
But also something that might help. I think that at least for me helped in the past and still is posting your art somewhere, so people can see it, and also just for you as a at least for me at least, it was also a what's it? Kind of like an archive of what I did then and then, like a timeline. And yeah, but also people can see what you do. So if you really want to leave a legacy, then yeah, people need to know what you're doing, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, see if you can find a nice place to do that.
Yeah, sometimes I like to look at the ZBrush Central forums because it's such an old forum.
It's good though.
Back into the old ZBrush days, and then you like go to like a profile of one of the sculptors that are known there by a different name, like the Anthropos. It's like Chris Costa, the guy that does like these very realistic portraits. Mm-hmm, and then you go like back into like to where like his first posts were. It's like, oh, that looks achievable. I mean, it is like 12 years ago, but it's like, oh, maybe at some point I could do that. It's like, yeah. It's cool to see that whole progress of the art as well.
Yeah, and also when you look back, like this guy sucked before. Now he's so good. But yeah, that's like the 10, 12 X amount of years, and like, okay, he put a lot of effort into it as well.
Yeah. It doesn't come without effort.
No, there's always effort in there.
And the best effort is staying consistent.
Yes.
In however much you can do. It doesn't have to be a lot as long as it's consistent.
Works for us so far. Yeah. Not that we are a big channel or anything like that, but right. the consistency of just making stuff just for ourselves, it helps quite a lot. Yeah.
Oh, let's say if you do 60 hours for a few months, that's really good. You will see a lot of improvement. But if you do like 2 hours every day and you just keep going, then at some point you're past that amount of time that you did in those few months.
Oh yeah, definitely. Uncle Jimbo finishes sculpt.
Ooh, nice. From the lady.
Yeah.
And all the fancy textures.
And I have to find another project and finish that too. You already learned a lot. Yes, that's even better. The learning a lot part. You finish a great feast. Always nice. But you also learned something from Jimbo. The lady. Let me just look at my phone real quick. Yep.
And Duke also nice. I see
the
road in the foreground. Yes, and Charlotte baby.
I like that. Nice. I like both of them, by the way. She looks great. The eyelashes really helped. In the previous one you sent, the work in progress, right?
Ah, that's why she reminded me of her. Ah, like the eyelashes. Yeah. I see. Now that you mention eyelashes.
I think in the photo that you sent, she didn't really have a lot of it because she red hair. At least, well, it probably has there, but you didn't really see it a lot.
Okay, let me go back.
You use blended hair systems. Pretty good. Nice. But XGen is still better in most cases. Well, XGen has also been around for a little bit longer, has it? So it's... the Blender one is more accessible, which is good for a lot of people. Yeah, it's basically the thing that you said as well. It's the experience matters. Also for software.
Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes it's just good enough, and then that'll be fine.
That's a cool. Like a sketch can be good enough if your goal is just to like explore and have fun, things like that.
Oh yeah.
It's just like that doesn't matter. Just keep those triangles. Who cares? It's just this is what I'm doing because that's the goal. It doesn't always have to be portfolio piece.
Oh no.
If you can just sketch and have fun, then it's that kind of thing makes it a lot easier to keep going.
Yeah, for me also, I've got a short attention span, so there are a lot of things I like, but I also get bored with it relatively quickly. So having something new again and again and again and again just works for me a lot better. So making props and environment art, really fun. Yeah. But yeah, having a big project as well, and learning from that is great. But there's this. Let me just see if I can draw somewhere. Can draw on his belly, right? And boop, boop. Let's use a nice black. No. Or not. First that one. Nope. First that one. There. And then we have this one. I want the pen one, by the way. That one's nice. Yeah. So if you have a big project, you kind of like I did it, and it's a big peak that you have to reach, right? And then when you were doing another one, it drops down a bit, like it's there and there. But if you do smaller ones, it's a bit more stable. You don't increase all that much, but it's a lot of a steadier curve, and it's easier to remember what you do to create a better workflow, and things like that. You're just getting used to the software and just your own way of doing things. And so yeah, smaller ones help, but eventually you'll probably kind of hit a ceiling. Like you don't really see yourself improve that much anymore. And that's usually the point where a big project will help, just to see how much you've learned in that time. And yeah, something like that.
I like that. Yeah.
Let's have that the big project. Yeah.
The experience develops your eyes, so you
Oh,
can see
yeah.
what's bad and what is not. Yeah, that's the whole point of the art. Yeah, a lot of it's like learning about yourself, what you can do, what you can see, what you can convey. How long have we both been doing art now?
When did we start? When do you start counting?
Yeah.
This is a
Well,
tricky
in
one.
primary school, you know.
Yeah, I was pretty good at drawing. I don't draw
In
anymore.
primary school, people told me that I was good at drawing.
Yeah, me too.
And in middle school, people still told me that I was good at drawing.
Yeah.
So then I went to an art high school, college, university, whatever you want to call it. And then suddenly I was really bad at drawing compared to the other people that were there.
Oh man, I sucked. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
terrible.
But yeah, we went to that university. That's where we met each other. In 2011, 10, 11?
11, yeah. I think 11's close. One of those two.
So yeah, that's
This would be 15 years.
15 years of 3D.
14, 15. But like, that's mostly just the 3D part. And yeah, we kind of, when we were finished, the both of us kind of had the idea like, okay, we know how to use the software, we know how to work in a team, we know how to do projects, but
we know how to name files.
yeah, but we studied as artists, but I was pretty bad at art, you know. If I had a subject in front of me, like, hey, make a minecart, I'm like, sure, fine, I'm gonna make you a minecart. It's gonna be the best minecart you've ever seen. At least I had a lot of fun making them, and which is fine. But if I had to create my own, then there's a severe drop in quality. And that's kind of the point where Mike and I started sculpting a lot more.
Yeah.
And doing challenges, dailies, things like that. That was about 2018.
Yeah, 2017, 2018.
By then we had a background in 3D, for sure. But we weren't at the level that we are right now. Definitely not.
Yeah.
At least for me.
And then I'm just trying to develop the sculpting skills. I thought that I wanted to do environments, but then the thing that I found fun to do was to make characters. It was just the problem that my characters were really bad. So yeah, so I tried to just practice more sculpting. Work better at it.
Just get good. Yeah.
Get good. And my job was didn't have a lot of characters. A bunch of like production of VR 3D videos and editing, stitching, a lot of rendering of environments with the VR cam and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
That was the day job, and then on the side it was like doing sculpting, doing 100 days of sculpting challenge. Nice.
That was a fun one though.
Mm-hmm. It was so good.
I kind of wish I could do that again, but I'm afraid what would happen if I did.
Yeah, it's a commitment.
Oh yeah, for sure. But
at that time, that commitment was a lot more easy to choose than it is for me now at this moment, at least. Maybe at some point later that I can try to do it again, but it is like, what things are you willing to not do in order to do that thing?
Yeah, you have to sacrifice something.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Even if it's just like, just chill scrolling time or just watching series. Then I somehow still managed to do that, but also, yeah, it was very busy that time. I'd say Duke says he's been doing art forever, but only taking it seriously in the past like 2 years. Yeah, exactly. When it changes when you start taking it seriously.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Even seriously developing, it's like big jumps at the start.
Yeah, when we were doing those 100-day challenges, those daily challenges, just in the first couple of weeks, we would see, because we were archiving everything, right? We were posting it online.
Most of them are still on my Instagram if you scroll.
Yeah, mine as well. And but yeah, because of that, you could see yourself that yeah, you were making big strides. Like it's going pretty fast in the beginning, which is good, but yeah, it helps with the motivation just to keep going. At least it did for me.
Definitely.
And yeah, also the realization that if you back to the thing of dailies, that the acceptance that not all of them can be great, and definitely not all of them will be, and sometimes you just have to suck it up. I'm like, oh yeah, this is a bad day today. It's
it is what it is.
This what it is. You can't do anything about it. It weren't the nicest things to encounter, but because the day before, the week before, like everything went amazing, and all of a sudden you just kind of just trip, right? Walk into a lamppost, things like that. That's kind of how it felt for me. Like, no, I goofed, I fucked up, and
like it's not working anymore.
No, your ego gets a hit, but that's all there is to it.
Yeah. Thought I was better than this.
Yeah, nope. You are, just not today. It's.
No one's better than this. Everybody has bad days.
And it's also a bit of a tangent why we made this challenge as well. One, so we have kind of a thing for ourselves that to keep going, to keep doodling around, at least be busy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, work on a project at least 2 times a week, or on something.
Yeah, just at least sculpt a bit, right? Keep those muscles going. It's not our best work for sure, definitely not. No, but it's we're not standing still, but also a little bit to everything that we do is it's live, it's archived. You can watch back for 1.5 years now of this nonsense. And but yeah, you can also see the moments where it doesn't go well, or when we're just failing at it and things like that. And I think that's also important for people who are just starting out, just to see that as well. And that not everything is just picture perfect. Everything that's posted online, it's just goes well immediately. There are a lot of days where it just doesn't go well, and sometimes they do, and it's great.
Yeah. Like my fish dude last week, it was not going well.
You just didn't
And
have
it
your day.
didn't wanna, and it wasn't going to, and the way I chose to deal with it is just to do something else.
Do you guys do these on Discord? It would be cool to create alongside you guys and just yap. We do after this. You're in there. Initially, that kind of was the idea, but you know, life usually gets in the way as well.
Yeah.
So it's difficult to plan these things, unfortunately, to do with enough people all around the world.
Or just have something that I'm constantly working on, that I would constantly be in the Discord.
Yeah, it's
something that we both would like to do. So maybe.
Definitely. It's a fun thing to do.
Consider it more seriously.
Definitely.
But speaking of life, like we're coming 2.5 to 3 weeks. I won't be there because my life will be in the way. I will be going off to Brazil and get married.
This guy going to the other side of the world to get married.
Exactly, and you'll follow me for a couple days. So
yes. So I will be off for about a week, and let's see how the trip back goes as well. But yeah, that's in about 2 weeks, right?
Yes.
At least for me.
It's coming. Yeah, I mean, it's the end of the... Yeah, huge good. Thank you. So, I will not be doing much. It's a lot of prepping and going around, visiting family beforehand, making sure that the rest of the family arrive properly. And there will not be a lot of sculpting. I will take my little iPad and see if I can learn to sculpt better on there.
And
I'm not planning to do anything except getting married and enjoy it.
Yeah, it's nice. You got your nice, very busy, exciting holiday, whatever it is that you're doing. Yeah,
exactly. It's always since we have been visiting the family in Brazil other years as well. It's always kind of a holiday because you have to get off work to be there. But then it's also not much of a holiday because a lot of it's just like visiting family and seeing them. It's like it's always busy.
Busy times. Yes.
So after that holiday, we need an actual holiday.
That's what the honeymoon is for, right?
Yeah, exactly. That will be a couple weeks later.
Ah, okay.
Not directly after. Because work.
Still have to earn that money.
Yeah. Need to get that bacon. Ooh, I like that shape actually. Somehow they are not very excited to give you just like 4 or 5 weeks in one space off. They rather have like 2 weeks and then a little bit of time in between and then another 2 weeks.
It's weird. Weird how they do that.
Strange, yeah.
Yeah. Well, but you are in luck though. Because only recently-ish, the vacation got approved for me, so I can go.
Yay!
I already paid for everything though.
Otherwise you would still go, but now you can go. You're off to Spain at the end of the month for the holiday. Ooh, nice.
Exciting.
Well, if Spain continues, then you just with the what it's doing right now with those power grid troubles, you'll
Bring
have
some
a very
batteries with you.
offline holiday, just vibing with nature and the people around.
Oh man, I wonder how much of a kind of almost like a theme that will be afterwards. You know, kind of what COVID did. So all of a sudden, people were just getting creative, making food, just doing the things they wanted to do all this time.
Yeah.
And I've got a feeling that kind of would be the same thing with Spain and Portugal right now. Like all of a sudden, you just have that. You know, there is no internet or electricity, and a lot of things will be definitely way more difficult.
Mm-hmm.
I hope, like for instance, like hospitals and stuff like that, you know, can keep going. Very important. But there's also this a lot of things that you can do anymore. So
it's like
there's space, time to do things that you would otherwise do not.
Wouldn't. Yeah, exactly. I was also thinking that, like, assuming that you can still live and sleep and eat.
Yes, that will be preferable, wouldn't it?
Then it's like, what would you do with the rest? I was like, okay. And let's assume that also internet's out, and you know all of the things with batteries, they are probably also running out of power soon.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, play some board games that I haven't had time for. I was like, I could try to do the sculpting from clay or like.
Yeah, I just wanted to say you got a monster clay around, right?
Wood carving stuff like that. It's like, oh yeah, that would be pretty cool. And I have a bunch of books that I like have and not really carefully went through, and it's like, it would be pretty good. In theory, assuming that the rest is still possible, with relative ease, like it doesn't take you all day to get food somehow, some way. I was also thinking, like, maybe I should get some. Maybe I should have cash in the house, because at the moment, I don't.
Physical money? What?
Yeah, physical money. It's all in the cloud. All my money is like.
It's still a thing.
I would like to buy something, but I have nothing to buy it with. Do you want to trade it for something? I guess.
Got some rabbit skins. Don't tell me where I got it from, but.
or give them some sort of IOU, like, hey, when assuming electricity comes back, I will pay you back.
Yeah, kind of like a tab.
Yeah. That's like problems that I didn't really think about.
Nope, me neither. If I have to act on all the problems that I create in my head, then I wouldn't be sitting here. I would still be thinking about solving everything. So yeah, luckily I managed to learn to ignore all of that until it needs to be. I need to put energy into it. Yeah. It's gonna be a problem for future me. I don't care. Yeah.
Get some DVDs. How would you watch the DVDs without electricity? Finally, go gym. Yeah.
You can power your DVD player with that. Just put it on the bike and.
Oh yeah. Just
Put a dynamo.
Get a battery for that. Oh, yeah. I mean, that would be probably a good thing. So you can like I wanted to say charge your phone so then you have internet, but I'm assuming that internet would also be down if the maybe not satellite. Where does the internet come from?
Satellites?
4G. Satellites would probably still have internet, would still have power. But do they
No,
need to
just
go...
specifically over Portugal and Spain, internet doesn't work anymore.
No, I mean, like, but do the providers people things need to have some sort of connection that is inside of Spain?
Oh right, yeah. There's satellite
Maybe.
connection, and then
I
there's
don't
the antenna all over the cities and things like that.
Yeah, those. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would it work? I mean, they still have news from there, so I guess something works.
That's always good.
Otherwise, we wouldn't even know. It's like, hey, what happened to Spain? They've been quiet for a while.
Not as quiet as Luxembourg, though. I
Yeah.
haven't heard anything about them for years.
Those guys
It's just like they're plotting something. It's
probably are.
so quiet. Can you imagine?
Hey.
All of a sudden, Luxembourg just rises up to power. Like, oh no, what's happening?
We're back.
Oh no.
Were you ever here?
Yeah, trying to unify the country again. Just Belgium and the Netherlands with it as well. Like, what? We're kind of buddies already, so.
Or we'll take away your internet privileges.
No, not my internet privileges. I like those.
Okay, guess we'll join you. Oh.
Pretty much got the same flag already.
How big is Luxembourg?
It isn't too big, no. I think you can walk across it in about a day, a full day. But it would still be quite a trek.
Square meters.
Square meters, yes.
2,500 square kilometers. The Netherlands 41. How about? Gosh, you. Wait. Maka.
Boopy boopy.
The little town.
Oh yeah.
In Brazil, it's half the size of Luxembourg.
Right. All right. That's called a town, he says.
Yeah, the little rural town where not a lot of people speak English and. Let's see. How big is Rio City? I feel like I've looked at this recently. City.
Way too big. That's why.
It's only a little bit bigger. The city. Okay, so not the state. The city is 1.2 square kilometers.
Really?
Full of city.
1.2 square kilometers. Okay.
Utrecht.
It sounds way too small.
It's 10 times as big as Utrecht.
Okay, that's pretty big. Okay.
Don't
know how large a square kilometer is anymore.
Provincie Utrecht. It's almost the same size as the province of Utrecht.
Okay, that's big. That's not 1 square kilometer though.
No, 1.2 thousand square kilometer.
Oh, okay.
Just
worth of 1 square kilometer.
Oh no, that would be tiny.
Oh yes.
I think mil is bigger than that.
Whoa.
Mill City. Yeah. Mill is double that size. Take that.
Whoa! Even
2
Mill would be
square
bigger.
kilometers.
It's a little village in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Nice and
Where I
quiet there,
grew up.
though.
And it's like you say in the middle of nowhere, but it's way more in the middle of everywhere than the towns here are. Like
That is
in
true.
Mill,
Yeah.
you cycle for half an hour and you're in a different town. Over here, it's like you drive for half an hour and you are in a different town.
You're half an hour away from the nearest city.
Yeah, also that. Yeah. The nearest city is 2 hours away, so. We are willing Spain's technological downfall into existence. Ah! Come on, you'll enjoy it.
You'll be fine.
It'll be fine. I don't know how flights will work exactly, but it'll be fine.
Just take your bike.
Yeah, just like swim there or something. Like oh,
Just bike over the Pyrenees. You'll be
I mean,
fine.
get one of those old school cars that still have petrol and stuff, not those electrical ones.
Ah. Like a poor man's car, like a normal one.
Yeah, exactly. What will I watch when I eat? Yeah, those are the real struggles.
Your wife, Mike.
What? What about? Oh, I don't know. Me, of course, obviously.
Yeah,
Watch my
yeah.
wife. What else would I watch?
I got you, Amanda. No worries.
You will get a little extra at the wedding.
Ah, right. It's
Yeah,
a
you have to
slightly
be in
bigger
the-
piece of cake.
Yeah, exactly. You just get you have to stay in the good graces of the bride. It's the most important one to stay in the good graces of.
Right. It's also good to stay in your graces, Mike. I've known you for longer. There's more investment into that.
Ah, yeah, exactly. But that's why it's also easier. It's like there's already so much more investment.
Ah, that's true. Yeah.
To start to get that ball to stop rolling and move into the other direction. I don't know. It's a lot harder
That's
to
true.
become in my
Yeah.
bad graces.
You would ride a motorcycle. That would be a nice road trip. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, it would be cool. Also, I don't know how motorcycles work. Okay, so let's start with that. What would be the good parts?
It's
so
like a
these
car,
just
but
go
only with
on
2
grass,
wheels.
And then,
Yeah.
like, I don't know if it would be nice or not nice to go through the Pyrenees. In my brain, it would be nice, but I don't know if it would actually be nice to drive motorcycle in mountains.
I think it also kind of depends if you're able to do it, if you can. If you're just
Yeah.
starting out, it will be terrifying, I think.
Yeah, just the fall into nothingness on either side of you.
Yeah. All of a sudden, you're on a bicycle in the middle of the mountains. Oh no, what's happening? I don't know what to do.
Oh,
Yeah.
how did I wake up here? Help! Johnny Silver, are you talking into my brain? Oh god.
I've got a city to burn.
Oh no! It was you behind all of this.
And Netish is here as well. Hello, hello.
Hey, Nitish.
We're making a very nice goblin. He's very dapper. He's very proud.
This last hour or whatever, I have not really been paying attention, but I am not displeased. Now that
I got the same thing. I've been noodling around and going back and forth and various areas. And got about 10 minutes left, Mike. Oh dear. All of a sudden, time evaporated.
Oh wow. That was good while it lasted.
Yeah.
Okay, let me put his whole body into a little bit of his jig pose. Since it's only 10 minutes. Excuse me. Z plugin. Z pose mesh. The kind of story that Hideo Kojima would make you play. I feel like that guy is just sometimes just like, you want to play a game? I have no clue what's going on, but I like it.
Time flies when you're having fun. Yes, definitely. Yes, let me just give him some teeth very quickly. And I kind of want to do some quick painting as well. I need to do his ears also, his loincloth. I can't be bothered with right now, just with the time that I have. First teeth and some warts on his nose. Let me just use a nice, good old faithful sphere for those teeth. Yeah. Is the Hideo Kojima played himself in the game, right? I forgot which one it was.
Did he?
Yeah. Was he called Kojima?
Video Kojima?
He
I mean,
should have,
that's
right?
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Should have. That would be a cool name.
Okay, and move those around. Okay, over there. Just push that there. Can't do that. Video Kojima sounds scary. He could be anywhere, somewhere in your screen right now. You don't know. You probably find out when the plot twist happens. So.
So not until it's too late.
What's the best way to make a ward?
A ward?
Yeah. Yeah, that works. It's a bit dirty, but it's a ward, so who cares?
Let me see what you're doing. Yeah, exactly. A little bit of inflate. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Yeah. Yep.
Just
okay.
Pushing and pulling and pushing it back again, and it's
perfect. Hey, it works.
It works. It's good enough for that, especially for the time that we still have left. So it's That one, that one. Yeah, okay. And his ears. Very quickly. Especially this one. Should have a bit of a notch in there. Some bit in his ear. Something. Maybe a little cousin. I don't know what goblins do. Yeah, the instant mesh also works for sure. Yeah, I just I'm at that point when I'm kind of stressing because it's just the lack of time, and it's difficult to think, and it's much easier just to do.
No more thinking.
Only doing. And then at least I am just sometimes just stuck in, you know, a method that doesn't really work, but you know, it kind of does at the same time. It's not optimal for sure, but
First option, best option.
yeah. Sometimes, yeah.
I mean, first option, fastest option. Sometimes.
Sometimes it's better just to think about it for just a couple of minutes. And then decide if it was good or not.
Oh, that's too much. 1024 is what I tried to type in, and not 4000.
Ooh.
No, it went straight to the maximum.
All right, I think this will almost have to do. Yeah, add a little bit more texture on that ear. Just scribble it around. We got about 3 minutes. Can we finish when I paint?
Yes.
Use the skin shade. And yeah, let me just see if I can. His belly as there. It's distracting me. A bit lighter. Maybe a little bit more green. Yeah, a bit more blue. Yeah, this is good. And then we also need, I want to use that pen tool. It's a nice tool instead of the paint one. A nice desaturated pink.
There was a loud door. It scared me. Suddenly, wham!
Oh no.
Yes.
Yeah, this one is good. Okay, so we got
got
those colors, and this one will be that color, and that one will be that color, and that one will be that color. His toes are in his face, obviously. Okay, let's use that pink, the pen. Use a bit of a smaller focus shift. What will happen when I do that? That's a bit, yeah, that's bad. It's good, it's good. Hello,
Hey,
Zach. How
Hello.
you doing?
How have you been? Looking good so far. Thank you. It it is near the end, so I hope that we did something good.
I hope
But
so as well, yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't, so it's good if it does.
Where did you come from?
Where did you come from?
It's a little face from all the way in the beginning. Suddenly was back. But yeah, if it's looking good, we did something right, right? It's
Yeah. Let's see. I'm just trying to make his face a little bit more interesting in those last minutes. Oh, we don't even have minutes anymore.
no, time is fully gone right now.
But anyway, still doing it.
Because we can.
We make the rules.
Just go back to the normal paint one. Yeah, okay, can't do that. It's good. I think I need even more gray. And yes, feet also gray.
Beach. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It fit in the Borderlands universe nicely. That Borderlands has also such a nice style.
It's nice and recognizable. I like it. Yeah, it's one of the games where that I saw when I bought it. Like, oh yeah, this is cool. It was something very interesting as well. It was something that wasn't. Well, I want to say done that much, but all of a sudden, during that sentence, like games like Okami and Beautiful Joe came to mind, like very much associated.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a very recognizable style.
I don't like that nose, but we'll just stick with it. Put a little bubble on it.
Okay, that still goes well. That pink, maybe a little bit of that brown, that grayish color in there. Gonna make him look a little bit more dirty than it is. I'm just having fun painting things sometimes.
Which part is the most important? The fun bit.
Yes. This color. There, yes. And now I also want to have a bit of a lighter one. Yeah, just as a bit of a highlight that I can put somewhere here and there as well, just because I can. Doesn't make any sense? Nope. But
you can.
That's kind of my modus operandi. As a very fancy word of the day. Modus operandi, one of the two. I don't know. I know the word, but I'm too stupid to know the pronunciation. Only saw it written.
Which language do you want to talk it in? In English, Latin?
Yeah, they just.
Latin?
Yeah, normal. Just use Dutch. Modus operandi.
Modus operandi, ja.
Yes.
Gewoon doen zoals je doet, weet je wel.
Ja, what you're doing normally, just keep doing that. It's,
yeah, just do it. Nike. Or Shia LaBeouf.
One of those two.
Just do it.
No.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday you said tomorrow. So just do it.
It's easier said than done, though. Sure, yeah.
Ridiculous as it sounds, he does have points.
He does have a point, but it's also not. It's not easy, you know. Because just because you're shouting at me, it suddenly makes it better.
But it's simple.
You're just struggling with something constantly. Don't know how to fix your life. Yeah, have you tried putting more effort into it? Yes, I have.
No.
Many years. More. Many years I failed.
More.
I like my GOB mic. He's a nice guy.
I'm not sure of the nice, but
Wait a minute, something's happening. Oh, wait, that's why.
Let me just upraise his ears. Let's say 50 pound though. Oh yeah.
Apologies. I'm having fun with my GOB.
I'm having fun with the GOB too. Just trying to get a little bit of detail in before we call it quits.
Let's save this guy.
Oh, shh. I have it saved. Oh, God.
The entire time?
The entire time, uh-huh.
Oh, dear.
This could have gone horribly wrong.
Luckily it didn't.
Yeah. GOB.
I thought when I said, like, hey, I'm going to save, then you were saving as well, but apparently.
Maybe I was thinking about it, but I didn't do it.
got distracted by the gobbo. His
Yeah.
sheer power. Look at him.
Look at that gob.
Oh, still too strong.
The gob is too strong.
That's a bit better. So look at this guy. That's kind of where we ended up. And the first hour kind of looked like that. Okay, let me just use that blue color. Alright, I got the nice white one. It's a beautiful guy that I made in the beginning. So yeah, I'm glad with the changes that I've made. Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, yeah.
I do feel that his eyes are too big and should be darker. That's one thing that I'm noticing right now. Well, since Mike is still busy, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I am.
I don't think it's a quick fix to make them smaller. That I don't know. Well, maybe a little bit. Oh, sorry. And that, and go darker there. Wait a minute. Yeah.
-2 sassy.
Too sassy, Mike.
Look at him.
I like it though.
Maybe I could just move that one leg out a little. This one. Yeah, makes it a little bit better already. This one as well. To the other side.
Yeah.
That if I could just merge you guys a little bit. It's a little bit of reddening.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. All right. I think I want to say I'm done. I kind of should. We started out a little bit later as well, didn't we?
Yeah. So like just like a little bit like this, a little bit of reddening.
Keep finding excuses to keep on going.
Yeah.
You made 2 beautiful goblins. Well, thank you. You had a very nice piece of reference to work from. So it's
That was a picture of you.
when I just got out of the shower, kind of looked like that. Put on my human face for the day. Yeah.
Alrighty. Oh, I didn't copy over the other leg. Oh well. I guess that other leg is just a blocky mess. Fine.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
It's fine.
Maybe it will kind of feel like it's tintling, like bad blood circulation, and your leg kind of starts to get numb.
Uh-oh.
Maybe that's the visual representation of that. Just got low poly.
Yeah, exactly.
Duke says it was a good stream. Nice to chat. Well, it was nice to chat with you.
Yeah, it was a very nice chat. Yeah, thank you for being here. It was hopefully we can set up those Discord things a little bit more consistently. I mean, feel free to just hop into my channel and just it's just I don't know when we would see that somebody is in there.
Yeah, and it also just with you know, work and life that go in the middle as well.
Exactly.
Like, I see there's someone in there. I kind of want to join, but I can't. So it's a tricky thing. It's there for everyone to enjoy, and hopefully we can jump in there as well. But as it is right now, a bit tricky. At least more tricky than we would like it to be.
Let's see if I have a 1 hour mark of this guy as well. Because I remember that I was using the T-pose at that point. Or around that point at least.
Mm-hmm.
So, holy, this guy was probably around my 1 hour.
All right, all right.
Not bad, not bad. Turn off the floor so we can see a little bit more.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where's my boy? Oh, this is the one.
No, am I blinding people? And in that case, sorry. To be honest, I'd only be able to join like once a month. I really thrive with music, no headphones, locked in. But sometimes it's nice to be in an RT environment. Yeah, definitely. I'm the same. As like most of the time, if I'm like really locked in, is without any sound. It's just like silent here. And then it stops once I notice, like, hey, wait a minute. It's nothing. No sound going on. Oh, man.
I'm just here accompanied by my own tinnitus.
Yeah. My own brain. Help.
It just echoes.
Echo.
But yeah, those moments are usually quite satisfying. All of a sudden you kind of wake up, let's say, and like, oh wait, yeah, I did the thing. But you usually made quite a lot of progression in there. It's
exactly. It's like, oh yeah, I'll turn music on a little bit. It's just a little bit over here. Just a little touch, little. And then all time has gone by.
Mm-hmm.
And I drop this guy. Well, bam.
Ah.
The magic shader. Just make him a little bit bigger.
You have no idea how large this guy is. He could be 3 meters tall.
It could be. It's like right now he's move height.
Oh, yeah, that's a good size for him, I think.
Yeah.
Our entire one half of a cucumber is here as well. Hello.
Oh yeah, he made it.
You made it to the very last tail end of the stream. Made some beautiful boys today. It was a fun sculpt today. It was. Yeah.
Everything worked out.
I enjoyed it. But I
Thank
think
all
we
you
have to go
guys.
to bed though.
Exactly. It was a very nice talk. Very nice chats with everybody. Ah, you were just talking in the night. I see how it is.
Just lurking in the background.
Lurking. Oh god.
Beware for the lurking cucumber. However, we're going to bed, and I will be back on that's Thursday in English. Yeah.
And I won't be.
No, Mike will be gone for a couple of weeks. Last time you will see him exactly like this.
Like when until like the end of the month or something.
Yeah, when we see him again, he will be 1 month older. So take a good look at him.
Might be like brown or something like that. Oh, imagine that. Oh
no. But yeah, I'll be back on Thursday, and we'll see you guys then. Goodbye.